Teaser earlier, the selection now for the second overall pick by the Ronge Ice Wolves is Waylon Gardipy.
Gardipy is a guy that, again, Kevin Kaminsky is going to be looking to bring in an AP at times this year.
He's quick, he's fast, he moves the puck well.
His work ethic on the ice is truly unmatchable.
Waylon started playing hockey at about the age of 4. He loved hockey. He always had an outdoor rink and he was always out there in the morning. He was out there at night. Whenever he could get out there, he was out there.
I spent lots of time at the rink, with my buddies, my family. I was there like almost every day just trying to get better. And growing up in Duck Lake was fun, getting to see same faces I've seen growing up and being around my friends, and just made everything easy.
Waylon, when he was younger, he loved the Beardys AAA Blackhawks. And most teams have a different 7th man every game. Well, Waylon was their 7th man every game. He would come to the rinks dressed in his suit. He would come in the back door with the guys. He even traveled to the Max tournament with them. He made one trip out to Ronge to watch them play out there. And he was always in the dressing room, always in the dressing room. He always wanted to play for Dale Grayston, who actually he ended up playing with in Battleford.
I first became aware of Waylon actually when I first got here. We had a couple of players that used to play for the Beardys AAA team, Holden Knights and Nolan Dole, and Waylon's family and him would come up and watch games here in the Ronge. Obviously, once he started playing AAA, our scouts were on him, and we actually traded up for the 2nd round draft pick to get Waylon, because I think being with an Indigenous player, we want that up here in the Ronge.
Yeah, in midget, I strived to play for Beardys. I had a coach that coached in Beardys named Dale Grayston, and he had a lot of good players from Beardys come up and play for Ronge, like Nolan Dole, Holden Knights, Aaron Grey Eyes, all played for Dale and played for Killer now, which is awesome.
It's a perfect fit for Waylon, and it's a perfect fit for the Ice Wolves as well.
For sure, it was a special moment, Waylon getting drafted and having Kaminsky as a coach. He always wanted to go to Ronge out of anywhere in the SJHL, so to be able to go there was pretty special, and he always wanted to play for Kevin Kaminsky.
He would message me on Facebook, and they have a gas station at Duck Lake right off the highway there. I'd always stop by, and his family would buy some Killer hockey swag from me, and like I said, now he's growing into a man, and it's just great to see the complete side of him.
Killer helped bring me along very good, actually. He's put me in a lot of situations that help me to succeed, and situations where I'm comfortable with. There's
a video of him training. He's got a chain, he's got a belt, and he's pulling a big tractor tire behind him. He trains the old style way, and like I said, to me, that's just a kid that wants to develop and get better, and hats off to him for doing that on his own.
So the first time I met Waylon was last year. He came up for us, I believe, the last kind of month of the season. And right from the get-go, he was an unbelievable guy, super comfortable, which was awesome. Obviously coming onto a team where he's one of the youngest. Great teammate, super supportive. He's always there for his teammates. He's always got their back. He's quick, moves the puck well, and he's just a great offensive power for our team. So yeah, he's a super nice kid, unbelievable on the ice, unbelievable off the ice.
I think the best part of my game is my speed, my hockey IQ, and my defensive zone awareness. Try to use my speed to advantage to burn defenders and open up good scoring chances for my teammate and for me.
The best part would be probably his 200-foot game. Waylon skates hard back every time.
He brings it every day. It's funny, we talked to him this morning when he came in, and he just said, man, just keep playing good, solid, defensive, structured game, and then, like I said, those offensive chances are going to come. And
Waylon's been talking about wanting to get in his first fight for a while, but being an underage and having a cage, he didn't believe he'd get that chance because he was going to pick on him, but he'll look for any way to try and spark his team. That fight, I guess, was what he was hoping would get them going. It was a little late in the game, but the next day they went out and beat Weyburn, so maybe that did something for them.
And this kid listens. He does what he's told, and down the road here, he's definitely going to be one of our prominent leaders, as time goes on.
Yeah, I can definitely see myself in the leadership group. I think I have good leadership skills and showing what it means to be a leader on and off the ice, leading by example, helping lift up each other. And
I know Waylon's a little bit of a shy kid right now, but I think he's coming out of his bubble here. And you know what? It's great to see, an Indigenous kid like Waylon, all the hard work he's put into, and for the young kids that are growing up, look up to him, which there's a lot of kids in this community have already taken a liking to Waylon, and I think that's just going to keep on growing and growing. And like I said, just his passion, his heart, his love for the game, and what he does on the ice in the community, his role model is definitely going to expand bigger and bigger as time goes on.
Back home in Beardys, he is a role model. There's a lot of little kids that look up to him when he comes back and he plays winter games, and they're all out there cheering him on, and they're all like, oh, there's Waylon, and they all look up to him, and he does a pretty good job of being there for them too as well. He'll go out to their games. And
all the people back home, some of the little kids here, come to the rink, come to support us, and they want to be in our spots one day.
He wants to accelerate his game. I really believe for him, he doesn't want to be in the SJHL. He wants to try and get to the dub, hopefully in a year or two, with all his hard work and the character that he has, that he'll get there.
It's obviously a privilege to wear an Ice Wolves jersey, and if you're not loving the grind, then it's not for you.
If you have program ideas you'd like to see on maxTV Local, let us know at SaskTel.com/local.